Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a first impressions / review on the kind of new Jaclyn Cosmetics Poutspoken liquid lipsticks. So before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to hear my thoughts and first impressions / review on the new Poutspoken liquid lipsticks, then let's go ahead and get started. So if you don't know who Jaclyn Hill is, which I'm sure you do, especially if you're watching my videos, she is a content creator here on YouTube. She has been on YouTube for a very, very long time, and she created her own makeup brand called Jaclyn Cosmetics, I think. Sometimes I hear Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and sometimes I hear Jaclyn Cosmetics, but on the box right here, it says Jaclyn Cosmetics. She had probably one of the worst makeup launches to ever occur, ever. Oh my gosh, was that 2 years ago now? I think it was summer of 2019. She released bullet lipsticks. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail about the release, the launch, because I personally did not buy any of them or try any of those lipsticks, but basically, I guess they had like a bunch of things inside of the lipsticks that aren't supposed to be inside lipsticks, like white fuzzies, hard plastic pieces, shards of metal, I think. All this information is being taken from other people, other videos that I watched on the situation when it happened. She didn't really give too much of an explanation on it, honestly. She kind of made a video on it and blamed it on like white gloves that people in the lab used and that the lab like let her down, but then never really discussed the other things people found at the lipsticks. She did end up pulling all of the lipsticks and gave everyone a full refund who bought them and was disappointed. Even if you weren't disappointed, even if you got lipsticks that were nice and didn't have stuff in them, she still gave you a refund, which I thought was really nice of her. I obviously don't know all of the details. I am disappointed in how she, handled that situation, but I try to like put myself in her shoes and try to think of how I would react if I had my brand that I supposedly was trying to launch for years and years and years, and then it was like the most epic fail ever and the worst, pretty much the worst makeup release ever. I would probably be really embarrassed. That was obviously a lot of pressure on her. I personally still like Jaclyn Hill. I still support her. I watch her videos. I think she's fun. Do I think she's made a lot of mistakes? Sure, but who hasn't? I don't know. Don't come for me. I still like her. So when she released her liquid lipsticks, I was really, really intrigued. So a little information about the liquid lipsticks. They are available on Jaclyn Hill's website and also Ulta. That is where I purchased mine was from Ulta. They are $20. It comes in 15 shades. I will go ahead and pop up a picture here of all the shade range. Supposedly, they are long-wearing, creamy, and have super high pigment and color. They have vitamin A, vitamin E, and avocado oil in them to make them very comfortable and not drying on the lips. I'm hoping that that is the case because I like liquid lipsticks, but I don't like when they're drying and they feel like they're gonna crack off my lips. Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, those were so drying and awful, but I do want them to be like really pigmented and beautiful on the lips and last for a while. So the two shades that I ended up picking up were Oh Hi, and also I got Empowered. So they are pretty much two of the lightest ones she offers, but that's because I am the shade of a piece of paper, so I figured I would, buy the two lightest shades. So it comes in cartons that look like this, and then the shade name is on top. I think it's really cute packaging, and then the actual liquid lipsticks comes looking like this. I actually really, really love this ombre effect. I think that's really pretty, and I like that it fades down into the actual shade of the lipstick. I bought two pretty similar shades, honestly. This one is Oh Hi, and this is described as a pale pink nude. And then this one is Empowered, and this is described as a light buff nude. I will say, I also wanted to buy Absolutely and Get Real, but I wanted to just pick up these two first just to see, my thought process on the formula, if I liked it or not. And I did not get any of the lip liners. She also released lip liners. I kind of regret now not buying a lip liner, but it is what it is. If I like these enough and I want to purchase more of them, I'll probably end up picking a lip liner up, but I did not purchase one of those to try out for you guys. Sorry about that. These have mixed reviews on Ulta though, I'm not gonna lie. They are not. There's some that are like, this is the best liquid lipstick ever, I love it so much, and there's some that are like, no, it's drying, it's awful, it's terrible. So I'm really excited to try these. So let's get into the demo of me trying them out. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to try first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try Empowered first, and then I'm gonna keep Oh Hi on. So yeah, this is again what the tube looks like. Again, I think it's really sleek and pretty. It feels pretty heavy and weighted. It doesn't feel cheap at all. When you open it up, it is just a, standard doe foot applicator. It does smell really good. It smells just like a cupcakey sweet sort of smell. Honestly, typically liquid lipsticks have that sort of scent to them. So let me do a little swatch for you guys. Oh yeah, that is really nice. That is definitely super pigmented. That was just one swipe and it was pretty opaque. There's not really any skipping that I can see on my hand. Let me go ahead and do a swatch of Oh Hi for you guys. So again, it is the standard doe foot applicator. Has the same scent to it. I don't know, it smells like sweet and cupcakey, but also chemically at the same time. Like the sweet cupcake smell is trying to mask the chemical smell, but that's fine. So again, like one swipe. Oh, that is so beautiful. Wow, I'm actually really impressed by these two shades. I think this one is definitely a little bit more pale pink, and then this one obviously is the nude that it says, but I don't know, it kind of has a little bit of a peachy undertone to it. I don't know, that looks really pretty. So I'm gonna try both of them on for you guys. I'm not gonna use the lip liner or anything like that. I just wanna see what it looks like on its own. So I'm gonna try Empowered, right? Empowered? I'm gonna try Empowered first. I'm gonna like try to do it to where you can see me applying it, but also I can see myself applying it, so. Oh, okay, it's a really thin formula. Oh, I don't know about this color. Oh, I don't know. I am getting like I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick it up on camera. I am getting a tiny bit of like streakiness with it, even though it is really pigmented, but it feels nice on the lips. It doesn't feel too drying right now. I'm gonna let it dry down before I continue on. Okay, so it's been about a minute and I do feel like it's completely dried down. It definitely emphasizes the lines on my lips, if you can see. But again, that's pretty typical for liquid lipsticks. Like this isn't anything that's abnormal or it's emphasizing it more than any other liquid lipsticks that I've used in the past. It feels slightly sticky. I think maybe it isn't like 1,000,000% dried down. It's just maybe a little bit. It could probably dry down a little bit more, but it's not like uncomfortable. I definitely feel it on my lips. Like it is a thin formula, but it's not so thin that I can't feel it, if that makes sense. But it's not insanely sticky or anything like that, and it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel drying as of right now. I actually think I don't mind this color. When I was first applying it, I was like, oh no, that looks like concealer lips. I was thinking like, that's not cute at all. But now that it dried down, I feel like it dried down a little bit darker than when I was first applying it, and I feel like I like it more now that it's dried down, if that makes sense. Let's see if it transfers. Okay, so there's like a tiny slightly bit of transfer, but again, it might not like completely be like 1,000,000% dried down yet. But yeah, I like this. I think this is pretty. What do you guys think? Again, this was the Empowered shade. I think it's nice. I kind of am getting a little bit of that like line in the inner part of my lips that isn't the most attractive. Like you can definitely see a sharp line of where the liquid lipstick ends and my lips begin, but again, that's pretty normal. You know what I mean? Okay, let me go ahead and take this one off, and then we're gonna put on the Oh Hi shade next. So I started taking it off, and then I figured you guys would probably want to see how it removes. So I'm just gonna use these Pixi Makeup Melting Cleansing Cloths. I don't like using makeup wipes at all, but I don't really know how else I'm gonna be able to take this off. And these were gifted to me forever ago, and I literally have never used them. So I figured I would use them today. They smell very strongly of rose. I don't like that, but let's try to remove this. Oh, it's definitely kind of hard to remove. It's definitely like on there. Oh my gosh, people who do swatches of like all these liquid lipsticks and like take them off in between, they have poor lips. Wow. I feel like my lips are already irritated and I literally have just taken off one. That definitely was pretty intense to remove, but it's not the end of the world. It seems like it all came off for the most part, and my lips don't look really any like more dry than before I applied it. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more like foundation and powder around my lips to get them back to where they should be looking like, and then we'll try the Oh Hi shade. That is much better. All right, now we're gonna try the Oh Hi shade. This is the Pale Nude. I think I'm gonna like this one more than the Empowered. This one seems to be a little streakier than the Empowered one. Definitely not as opaque. All right, there's that. Let's let this dry for a minute or two. So I actually think I like this one more. I definitely think I like this shade more, and it feels a little bit more comfortable on the lips than the Empowered shade. I still feel it, like it's still a thin formula that I can still feel on my lips, but I don't know, it almost doesn't feel like as thick. It's still thin, but it doesn't feel as thick, and I can't feel it as much on my lips as the other shade. It's still emphasizing the lines on my lips like the other one did, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't feel too dry either, which is nice. Yeah, I think I like it. And I also feel like this one's less sticky than the other one. And I know I let them dry down about the same amount of time. Also on my hand, they are pretty, oh, that one wasn't fully dry yet, whoops. But they are still pretty like tacky on my hand, if that makes sense. And these have been on there for a while. Let's see if this one transfers. Okay, yeah, so again, still a tiny bit of transfer. That was the Empowered, and this is Oh Hi. But I don't know, I think I like this. I think this is a really pretty shade. I think it's nice and nude. It definitely is that pale pink that it says it's described as. I think it looks pretty on my fair complexion. Obviously, I don't know how these wear yet. I will definitely update the description box. I'll put a little note in it to let you guys know how it wore throughout the day, if it, flaked off at all, if it got too dry and uncomfortable. But as of right now, I don't know. It doesn't feel too dry or uncomfortable right in the second. I mean, I know I just applied it, but yeah, so far so good. I think I like these. I think I am going to end up keeping both shades. I know this Empowered shade at first, I was like, ooh, but I think if I put a lip liner with this, I think I would really enjoy that. I definitely do think these would look good with lip liners. It makes sense. She also released lip liners at the same time. And on the Ulta website, they have like lip liner and liquid lipstick combinations that Jaclyn Hill recommends. Definitely, I'll have to go see what she recommends for these two. But yeah, I think I will keep these both. I don't think I'm going to return them. And I think I am going to possibly pick up a lip liner in the future. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think? Have you guys tried these? Do you guys, want to support Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics? Do you want to support Jaclyn? Have you tried these? I want to know all the details in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts if you have, or if you're planning on picking them up. I hope this review was helpful for you, seeing swatches, seeing me try them on, let you guys know my first impressions. Again, I will leave down in the description box how the Oh Hi shade wore the rest of the day. I'm not going to take this one off. But other than that, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys!